Lashana Tova Tika Tevu Tika Tevu. This is a way we wish a happy new year to you. So we sing and we say on this Yom Kippur day. Lashana Tova Tika Tevu Tika Tevu. Welcome everyone.
Welcome everybody. Shana Tova. It's Yom Kippur. It's great to be together. I love this song, Hannah, and good catch on the Yom Kippur.
I know it's very easy to say Rosh Hashanah by mistake, but not this time. Let's try singing it together.
Let me hear you, everybody.
Lashana Tova Tika Tevu Tika Tevu. This is the way we wish a happy new year to you. So we sing and we say on this Yom Kippur day. Lashana Tova Tika Tevu Tika Tevu. Maybe one more time. Lashana Tova Tika Tevu Tika Tevu. This is the way we wish a happy new year to you. So we sing and we say on this Yom Kippur day. Lashana Tova Tika Tevu Tika Tevu.
Yay! Chag Sameach, everybody. Wonderful to be together on this Yom Kippur day. A day of being with our families, a day of thinking about the past year, a day of looking forward to the year to come and all the sweetness and the wonderful moments that will be in our next year. I'm so glad to be here with Hannah Pracha. It's so nice to see you today on Yom Kippur.
It's so nice to see you too.
Thank you. And I'm Kendra Rachel Rhodes. It's wonderful to sing with you and think about this year and explore some of the themes of our holiday together. But first things first, it's so early in the morning. Oh, is it early over there too, Hannah?
Oh, it sure is. And
oh, I just still feel like I'm waking up.
Uh-huh.
Is there like a song we could sing that helps us just like get all the creakies out of our body and helps us warm up and greet this Yom Kippur day?
Well, you know, when I wake up in the morning, I like to say a special good morning, especially if we're here together doing some kind of celebration. And there's a way we say it in Hebrew, and it is, do you remember how we say it?
Well, I think it's two special words. And the first special word means morning. And that word is boker.
Boker, that's right.
And what's the second special word, Hannah?
Means good, and it's tov.
Boker tov, that's right. Boker tov, good morning.
That's right. Boker tov, boker tov, bo 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 boker tov, boker tov, boker tov, bo 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 boker tov.
Ooh, I love that. I'm already starting to wake up.
I know, it's great to start the morning with a song. Let's try it. Boker tov, boker tov, bo 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 boker tov, boker tov, boker tov, bo 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 boker tov. So when we wake up in the morning, what's something that we might do?
Oh, when I get out of bed, the first thing I do is I like to stretch my body.
I love it.
Let me see you stretching your body.
When I wake up in the morning, I stretch my body. Can you go stretch, 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 stretch? When I wake up in the morning, I stretch my body. Stretch, 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 stretch. Very good. Boker tov, boker tov, bo 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 boker tov, boker tov, boker tov, bo 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 boker tov. When I wake up in the morning, I like to listen for the sounds of the morning, and I can hear outside my window some birds going tweet, 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 chirp, 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 chirp. That's right. Or tweet, 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 tweet. I hear the the birds tweet, 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 tweet. Hi, birdie. When I wake up in the morning, tweet, 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 I hear some birds tweet, 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 tweet. Very nice. Boketo, boketo, bo, 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 boketo. Boketo, boketo, bo, 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 boketo. When I wake up in the morning, what else might we do to get ready for the day?
Sometimes I like to just go outside and feel the sun on my face.
I feel the sun shine, 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 shine. When I wake up in the morning, I feel the sun shine, 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 shine. Boketo, boketo, bo, 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 boketo. Boketo, boketo, bo, 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 boketo. Is there anything that maybe we do in the morning to get ready for this special day, Yom Kippur?
Great question, Hannah. Well, sometimes when you're in a really special day, you think about some special clothes you could put on. So maybe you wear something extra special and fancy. Sometimes people wear white on Yom Kippur. Sometimes people wear a talit on Yom Kippur.
Like you, Cantor Rhodes.
Like me. And sometimes people wear a nice dress or a tie on Yom Kippur because it's really a special, special day. Right, Birdie? What do you wear? My feathers. But they're so nice and clean.
They are. Looks like Birdie's wearing white for Yom Kippur.
That's right.
Look at that. Birdie's always ready.
Should we sing about some special clothes? What should we put on?
I think so. I'm gonna put on a special dress.
Very nice.
I think everyone should pick whatever special thing they want to put on. We'll put on some special clothes. Ready? When I wake up in the morning, I put on special clothes. Get dressed, get dressed. When I wake up in the morning, I put on special clothes. Get dressed, get dressed. Very nice. Boketo, boketo, bo, 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 boketo. Boketo, boketo, bo, 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 boketo. All right, another Yom Kippur morning. When I wake up in the morning, what if we hug our families?
Oh, on Yom Kippur and every day, I hope. I love getting a hug from my family and from you, Birdie.
I hug my family. Hug, 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 hug. When I wake up in the morning, I hug my family. Hug, 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 hug. Boketo, boketo, bo, 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 boketo, boketo, bo, 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 boketo. When I wake up in the morning, you know what's one of my favorite things to do in the morning at any time?
What?
Sing some songs!
I love singing songs.
I sing
songs. They do, Hannah. They like it.
Oh my gosh, well, we should definitely sing some more songs then. I sing some songs. La 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 la. When I wake up in the morning, I sing some songs. La 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 la. That sounds so good. Boketo, boketo, bo 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 boketo. Boketo, boketo, bo 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 boketo.
Thank you for joining us, Birdie. Bye, everybody. Happy Yom Kippur.
Hi, Birdie. Happy Yom Kippur, Birdie.
So nice to wake up. Oh, I feel ready for this day. And I feel this special something inside myself today. It's like a little bit of joy and light coming out that I just feel like I have to sing about. Do you know what I'm talking about, Hannah? I see it a little bit in you too. It's this little light that you have and a little light that I have, and I see everybody else has this special little something now that we've woken up that's coming out, these special little lights. Can everyone
I
show
see
me
it
your
too.
special little lights that you have shining?
Wow, yeah, I see them too. Now that you told me about
That's so
them.
nice. Maybe we can sing about these special lights we all have.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
What else? So I see our fingers shining, but maybe something else is shining too, something else that we can see, maybe somewhere on our face. What about our nose?
We're gonna let our noses shine.
Hmm.
Okay. This little nose of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little nose of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little nose of mine,
Nice dancing.
I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Well, that was kind of fun.
That was really funny. I love seeing all those shining noises. What about, I feel like my shoulders a little bit are kind of shining too.
These little shoulders of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. These little shoulders of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. These little shoulders of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. Let them shine, let them shine, let them shine.
Oh man, Hannah, how is it to play guitar while your shoulders are shining?
It's definitely pretty tricky, but it's a lot of fun.
What about your hair?
Ooh, all this hair of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Who's got some shiny hair? All this hair of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. All this hair of mine, we're all gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Woo! I feel like I just feel the shine all over my body now. Because it was in my hair, it was in my nose, it was in my shoulders, and now I just feel like it's spreading all the way from my tippy toes all the way back up to the top of my head.
Would you say maybe it's a great big light of yours?
Yes! What a great idea! Everyone get your big lights.
Ooh, shine. This great big shine light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This great big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This great big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
It's so fun to see all of your lights shining to us today. What a beautiful sight. And I think maybe you were feeling the light so much that maybe you stood up on your feet so you could dance to that song. And now that you're standing and you're up on your feet and we see all those lights shining, it's time to say our most special prayer, the Shema prayer, which reminds us of being loved by God and loving God too, and being loved by our family and loving our families back too, and just feeling all the lightness and happiness in the world envelop us when we say this really special prayer of the Shema. So if you're standing, keep on standing for this special one, and we're going to sing Shema together.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. We can sing this really loud for Yom Kippur. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
That was so beautiful, everybody. If you're standing, you can have a seat. It's time to hear a really special story for Yom Kippur, one that we read every single year on Yom Kippur afternoon. And maybe you have heard of this special story. It's about a man named Jonah. And Jonah lived, hold on, I have special pictures. Jonah lived way back when in the desert. And one day he was just sitting at home under his tree. Now in the desert there aren't very many trees and there's not very much shade. So it was a hot day. But Jonah was relaxing under his tree. He had his feet up, he had his hands behind his head, and he was just enjoying the day. You know that feeling? Just having a nice day. I don't know, what do you like to do when you're having a nice, relaxing day? Maybe you were reading a book, singing songs, playing with blocks, playing with your siblings, doing something fun. But all of a sudden, Jonah is here under his tree, and all of a sudden he hears God's voice. Imagine, God's voice comes to Jonah and God says, Jonah! And he wakes up from under the tree. Whoa! What was that? Jonah! Go to the city of Nineveh. It's pretty far from here. And tell the people that they have been not very nice to each other. In fact, they've been mean to each other. And if they don't stop being mean, God says to Jonah, I will destroy them and the whole city of Nineveh. Jonah can't believe he's just heard this message from God, telling him to go to a faraway city and do something scary and hard. And Jonah was afraid. He was afraid of what to do. He didn't want to leave his city. He didn't want to leave his tree. It was so nice under the shade on a hot day. So he decided to flee, to run away. Have you ever been so afraid of something you thought, maybe I'll just run away and not do it? That's what Jonah did. He ran to the port where the boats are. And he got on a boat that was going to a city named Tarshish. Here's the boat. Okay. So he got on this boat. See? You can see it. There's Jonah. And at first, things were going well on the boat. He waited. He didn't hear from God. Maybe he managed to escape. So he, kind of got comfy on the ship. He started to realize, he was tired because he was stressed out from this day that just was so weird with God talking to him and who knows. So he went to the bottom of the ship down here. And guess what he did? What do you do when you've had a long day? He took a nap. He fell asleep. But then God caused a huge wind and a great storm to come upon the ship. Can you make big wind sounds? And can you make rain sounds? Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, clap, 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 pitter patter, pitter patter. And the sound was raging, and the storm was so wild and scary, and everybody on the ship was being thrown back forth, and the waves were coming, and all the people at the top of the ship were starting to get so worried. They started to pray to God, and they said, God, why are you bringing this storm upon us? Save us, have mercy on us. But did anything happen? No, the storm kept raging with pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, and a boom, 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 and crashes of lightning and wind. And where was Jonah this whole time? Do you remember? He's at the bottom of the ship taking a nap, asleep at the bottom of the ship. All the sailors from the top of the ship go down to the bottom and they wake him up. They say, Jonah, why, how could you be sleeping so soundly? Wake up and pray so that our gods will save us from this storm and we won't die. And Jonah says, well, I know why there's a storm. It's my fault. I mean, I'm running away from God because I don't want to do what God asked me to do because I'm afraid. And the sailor said, we are also afraid. We don't want to die. This storm is so scary. What will you do to help calm the storm? What do? Jonah says, throw me overboard. Throw me over the side of the ship. Once I'm off the ship, the storm will subside and you all will live. I know it's because God is mad at me. So that's what they do. They throw Jonah overboard. And what happens when he's underwater? A big fish comes up to Jonah. Here's Jonah in the water. And the fish comes up to Jonah and swallows him whole. And Jonah resides there. He lives in the belly, icky, fishy, smelly, belly of the fish for 3 days. And in the belly of the fish, he doesn't eat. He doesn't sleep. All of those 3 days, he just prays and he asks God, God, forgive me. I feel brave now and I can do what you've asked me to do. So after 3 full days, God commands the fish to spit Jonah up on dry land. And so he does. Spits him up. And Jonah comes up on land, smelling pretty bad. I mean, smelling like a fish. And he says, now I know what I have to do. I have to go to Nineveh and tell the people to change their ways. So he walks for days to get there. He's tired. Remember, he hasn't slept. He hasn't eaten, but he knows he has to do this. He has to be brave. And he gets all the way to the gates of Nineveh. And he climbs up the path to get through to the top. When he arrives, he tells everybody in the city, hundreds, thousands of people, that if they don't stop being mean to each other, God's going to be pretty mad and some bad stuff might happen. And you know what? They listened. They listened to Jonah. Can you believe it? Jonah was so scared nobody would listen, but they did. And they started to be nice to each other. Now, what do you do when you want to be really, really nice to somebody? Think of some ideas? They shared with each other. They gave each other the nice things that they had. They shared. That's such a good one. What else? Yes, they gave each other hugs, just like me and Hannah were talking about at the beginning when you wake up in the morning and you just give your family a hug that feels so good. They gave each other hugs. And you know what else they did that was so important? Something so important for being nice? They listened to each other. When someone was speaking, they listened and they paid attention. And God was so impressed and proud of Jonah for getting all of these kind of mean people to be nice, that God was so happy with Jonah and said, "Good job, Jonah. I'm not going to destroy the city." So Jonah, what did he learn after this very intense, very scary journey? He learned that you can't run away from things that scare you. Sometimes things are hard. But look what happened to Jonah. He did a great job. He was successful in what he wanted to do. And he was rewarded in the end also. When you do things that scare you, that are hard, we grow. We get better. And we and you can make the world amazing when we try to do things that maybe are a little bit hard, but that push us to be better. And that's a great story of Jonah that we tell every year. And I know that Hannah has come up with a perfect song that talks about this idea of being better in the new year. Hannah.
That's right, Cantor Rhodes. So when we sing this song and on Yom Kippur, when we think about trying to be better, what we're going to do is we're going to just try and knock on our heart like it's a door. Not to hurt ourselves, but you just take your fist like you're knocking on a door and you go, knock, 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 knock. Hello. Open up, heart. Can everyone try that? Knock, knock, knock. Hello. Open up, heart. Very nice. And we're just going to tap our heart just like that. And we're going to sing, tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. On Yom Kippur, it's time to restart. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Very nice. And now you're going to repeat after me, and these are just some words that we say to remind us of some of the things that we may have done that maybe weren't the best things to do, but it's okay because this year we're going to think back about it and think about how we can grow and be better people. Ashamnu, you try that.
Ashamnu.
Very nice. Gazalnu.
Gazalnu.
Dibarnu Dofi.
Dibarnu Dofi.
Very nice. And now you can repeat after me again in English. We've made mistakes.
We've made mistakes.
We've done bad things.
We've done bad things.
But this is what the new year brings.
The new year brings
a chance to change.
A chance to change.
A chance to grow.
A chance to grow.
One first step.
One first step.
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
Very nice. And now we can just tap on our hearts again. Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. On Yom Kippur, it's time to restart. La 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 la. We'll say a few more things. We've used bad words. We've hurt our friends.
We've hurt our friends.
These mistakes.
But these mistakes
are not the end.
Are not the end.
We do teshuvah.
We do teshuvah.
We learn to do good.
We learn to do good.
We tap our hearts.
We We tap our hearts
to remind us we should.
to remind us we should.
Now we can tap our hearts again. Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. Tap, tap, tap your heart. On Yom Kippur, it's time to restart. La 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 la.
What a beautiful way, Hannah, to think about how we can do better in the world and better with each other and with ourselves even too, that we try to do the best we can. And on Yom Kippur and throughout the year we say sorry. And each day we get a little bit better at doing the right thing, right? Every single day that we try. So Hannah, I think it's about time for us to say goodbye to everybody. Which makes me so sad. I love seeing all of you so much. But I want to sing a song about peace and bringing a better world ahead. So let's just sing one more song, Hannah, for everybody together and just join in welcoming in Yom Kippur, being together with family, sharing all those lovely hugs. And I hope it's a meaningful holiday for all of you. One more song.
Oh, say shalom b'romav. Huya aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru. Amen. Oh, say shalom b'romav. Huya aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru. Amen. La la la, ya la 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 la, ya la ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Oh, say shalom b'romav. Huya aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru. Amen. Oh, say shalom b'romav. Huya aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru. Amen. Can we say Ve'imru Amen one more time? Ve'imru. Amen.
May we bring such peace into the world, everybody. Wishing you all a Shana Tova, a sweet new year. Gamar Chatima Tova, may you all be sealed in the book of life. Sending all of our love to you all. Hope you have a meaningful holiday. Sending love to your family, your parents, your caregivers, and everybody on this day as well. And we hope to see you soon. Shana Tova.
Shana Tova, everybody.
Thank you for joining us today, everyone.
Leshana Tova Tika Tevu Tika Tevu. This is the way we wish a happy new year to you. So we sing and we say on this Yom Kippur day. Leshana Tova Tika Tevu Tika